Well, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. How are you today? It's really nice to hear that. On behalf of our company Pasundan Tour and Travel, I wish you selamat pagi dan selamat datang di Indonesia. It's our greeting language, which means good morning and welcome to Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to this lovely city Malaang. Today, I will be your tour guide. I know this is the first time you've visited Indonesia, right? So I hope you guys have a very nice day because I'm so happy and excited to be your first tour guide here. Now please adjust your watch. I would like to inform you that our local time now is 8:30 a.m. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before I explain to you further about our tour today, let me introduce our crew bus. On your right side, we are accompanied by Mr. Kamal as our professional driver who has 12 years experiences as a driver. Can you imagine? 12 years is not a short time, right? It was a very long time, so you don't have to worry about our tour today because I believe our tour today must be going safe and comfortable. And we have Mr. Rois as his professional assistant driver. He will help Mr. Kamal during the tour and he will keep our bus clean. And the last one is myself. My name is Syiaumil, but you can call me Mia for simple. I'm official tour guide of the Indonesian Tour Guide Association, West Java Province. In this lovely morning tour, I would like to thank much to Mr. Apple and Mr. Herman who have given me this opportunity to take part in this activity today. So I can stand here as your tour guide today and can explain the little information that I know to you all. It's my pleasure to be able to accompany you guys and please take us as your friend. So if you have a question or request, just raise your hand so I can answer your question and help with your request. And I hope you will enjoy this tour. For now, any question? If there is no question, we will start our tour. Ladies and gentlemen, I will read our schedule for the next 4 days 3 nights. You can also see the itinerary, but I will describe it more. Is it okay? Today we are going to do city tour of Malaang. We will explore the beauty of the Malaang city of Malaang and past historical place. For the second day, we will explore waterfall named Coban Rondo. And then continue to exploring Labyrinth Park and play an exciting game named Point Ball. Continue to apple picking tour, place where you can pick apples at the farmer's farm and eat apples that are directly picked from the tree. Continue to Jatim Park and Museum Satwa. And don't worry, we have lunch and dinner at local restaurant. And for the third day, we will do the Bromo tour. We will climbing Bromo mountain. We will enjoy coffee break while seeing the beauty of sunrise from climbing Bukit Cinta Bromo. And explore Bromo crater and Pura Luhur Poten. And we have breakfast also. We will exploring Bromo Whispering Sand, Talatabis Hills, and riding a jeep. And then continue to Museum Angkut or Museum of World Transportation. And we are going to Pusat Oleh-oleh di Dua for shopping and of course lunch and breakfast. And for the last day, the free program tour, but before that we will breakfast at the hotel first. And please feel free at leisure until appropriate time. We will pick you up and transfer to the airport for the next departure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have finished explaining about our itinerary. Now I will tell you about Indonesia in general. Indonesia is located between 2 continents and 2 oceans like Pacific Ocean and Indian Ocean. And the continent is Asia and Australia. Indonesia has tropical climate, so Indonesia only has 2 seasons, such as dry season and rain season. For dry season, it will happen from April until October, and for rain season, it will happen from October until April. So now we are in rain season. The government of Indonesia is Republic, so Indonesia has led by president. The name president is Joko Widodo, and the vice president is Ma'ruf Amin. The currency of Indonesia is rupiah. $1 your money equal as 14,000 rupiah. For Indonesia's ethic is different with your ethic. For example, in Indonesia you have to wear good clothes in public, and if you give or ask for anything, you have to use the right hand And if you have a good attitude towards them, you will receive a good attention from them too. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia have 34 provinces, and now we are in the one of province in Indonesia, East Java. Malang is one of the cities in East Java which is located on a highland about 90 km away from the Surabaya city. Malang is the second largest city in East Java with a rapidly growing population about 1.2 million. Malang is the second largest city in East Java after Surabaya and is also known as the city of students because of many college students all around Indonesia stays in Malang for studying. Malang also deserves a nickname City of Flowers because of the cool atmosphere, and there are still many natural green areas. Besides, due its location in a highland, Malang has a cool air and very suitable for vacation. And modern day Malang, although significantly urbanized, has retained much of its historical character, remains vibrant, and it's regarded as by far the most attractive large city in East Java region. Malang Regency is located between two mountains, with Mount Semeru, the highest mountain on Java, and Bromo Tenggar Semeru National Park to the east. The biggest attraction here must be the beautiful landscape, in addition to which there are some temples not far away. Malang has its own charm among both local and foreign tourists. There are so many touristy destinations or activities you can do in Malang. Now we are on the Malang Borobudur road. On the right and left many sells durian because this is a fruit market area. Have you ever tried durian? No, you haven't tried before? I think you should try once in your life. Although it has a unique smell, durian has sweet and sticky flesh. You can see around the right and left there is many cafes. Because Malang is one of the cities where there are many students, they often go to the cafe to do assignment, hang out, etc. Now we are going to one of the tourist village in Malang called Jodipan Colorful Village. Jodipan Tourism Village is the first tourist village in Malang City in the form of a row of residence houses on the banks of the Brantas River that features walls with various attractive colors and not monotones. Now I will tell you history about Jodipan Tourism Village. Jodipan Tourism Village is a village initiated by 8 students majoring in communication, University of Muhammadiyah Malang, which is chaired by Nabila Firdausia. This is group of a student is collaborating with a paint company corporate social responsibility program to realize the village. They initially got a public relations to practicum assignment from a lecturer. Then this group, who were members of Guys Pro, had a brilliant idea to turn this slum into a colorful area. Because the time has shown 2 o'clock in the afternoon, surely you feel hungry, right? Now we will go to the place to eat, namely ayam goreng tenis Malang. Ayam goreng in Indonesian language, which means fried chicken. So it's contained that the fried chicken is a bestseller menu for the restaurant. You will feel the pleasure of eating fried chicken at a local restaurant, but don't worry, for those of you who don't eat chicken, we have provided a menu that is no less delicious. So don't worry, be happy. And now we are going to the hotel. The hotel you are going to stay is the Golden Tulip Hotel. This hotel is a 5-star Malang hotel, and it's one of the best lodging destination in the city of Malang. We are going to get together tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. like usual. So as well, see you guys tomorrow. Hi, good morning. Today we are heading to several of tourist destinations that are no less interesting than yesterday. Let's start the trip. Today we will explore a waterfall named Coban Rondo. This waterfall has a height of 84 meters. This is tourist area has a waterfall with a height of about 84 meters. Very high, also has fairly large discharge. And then Coban Rondo Waterfall is located in a tourist area in Pujon Subdistrict. This waterfall has a spring from Kemerududo, which is located not too far from Coban Rondo, which is at the foot of the slopes of Mount Kawi. This waterfall has a discharge of 150 liters per second when the rainy season arrives. Meanwhile, during the dry season, the water flow in Coban Rondo is around 90 liters per second. Rondo is Javanese means widow. To a brief explanation of the Coban Rondo waterfall. Oh yeah, you can also play in a labyrinth park and paintball. You have to go back until 11 a.m. We are going to apple picking tour place where you can pick apples at the local farmer's farm and eat apples that are directly picked from the tree. You have to go back until 1:30 p.m. because after this we're going to lunch. Guys, we are going to Batavia Resto. We will have seafood lunch at local restaurant which is located at Jalan Jakarta, number 51 Lowok Waru, Malang. Guys, we will exploring Jatim Park 2, Batu Secret Zoo, Museum and Satwa, where you can explore the largest wildlife museum in Indonesia and meet more than 200 species of animals and play exciting rides such as River Adventure and others that can be tried at Happyland. And you have 2 hours start from now because we have to prepare for dinner. Guys, we are going to dinner at Simpang Lue restaurant. Is the local restaurant which has an authentic taste of Indonesia. And now we're going back to hotel, rest well and prepare ourselves for tomorrow's trip because we have a long journey tomorrow and we will gather on the 3 a.m. Bye, see you tomorrow. Hi, good morning. I know you're still sleepy, right? But we will do a lot of activity, so prepare yourself. We will going to a mountain named Bromo. It's the most popular tourist attraction and an active volcano. Now we are arrived at Bromo and we will climb to the top of Bromo mountain right now because we will enjoy coffee break while seeing the beauty of sunrise from climbing Bukit Cinta Bromo. Yay! Finally, we are on the top of Bromo and now I will explain about Bromo and its history. Mount Bromo is one of activity volcanoes in Indonesia located in East Java and is nestled in Rek of Probolinggo, Pasuruan, Lumajang, and Malang. Bromo volcano, which stands tall 2,329 meters and most iconic and the most like mountain in Indonesia. Mount Bromo is still one of the most active volcanoes in the world and there are areas that are blocked off from tourists due to its imminent danger. It sits inside the massive Tengger caldera volcanic crater with a diameter approximately 10 kilometers surrounded by the Laut Pasir, sea of sand of fine volcanic. Mount Bromo is not as big as other volcanoes in Indonesia, but the view of Bromo is amazing. The magnificent beauty of Mount Bromo makes tourists amazed. As an active volcano, Bromo is the main and popular tourist destination in East Java and always filled with domestic and international tourists. Even outside the holiday period, foreign travelers usually visit the area on weekdays. Meanwhile, locals mostly travel there on weekends. The name Bromo is said to derive from Brahma or Brahma, a Hindu god. Until now, Anti Bromo is still considered a holy place for Hindus, making it a location for the annual Yadiya Kasada or Kasada ceremony. People around Mount Bromo will celebrate the Kasada festival annually by presenting offering like vegetables, chicken, and money dedicated to the gods and thrown into the crater of Mount Bromo as an entity of gratitude to the Almighty. The best time to visit Mount Bromo is June until August, where there is less rain but more tourists. August is also the month for the Kasada or Kasada festival for the Tengger people, but any time is good time to go Mount Bromo. Only need to check out for local weather to make sure for the best clear sky for the sunrise experience. And there are several spots to marvel at the mountain sunrise, and the most well-known is Penanjakan Way Viewpoint, situated at 2,700 meters above the sea level. It allows you to view a picturesque combination of Mount Bromo, Mount Batok, and peak of Mount Semeru. So that's a brief explanation about Bromo Mountain, and now we will explore Bromo Crater and Luhur Poten. Let's go, guys. Now we have a breakfast and sandwich from the hotel, because after this we will continue exploring Bromo Whispering Sands, Teletubbies Hills, and riding a jeep. The time is until 12 a.m. right? Guys, how about Bromo? It is beautiful, isn't it? Now we are on the way to Rumah Makan Inggil restaurant. Rumah Makan Inggil is a combination of a restaurant with a restaurant and museum design in East Javanese ethnic elements, with decoration similar to collections of ancient objects. The distinctive feature of this Inggil restaurant is that it has a unique ancient atmosphere, such as decoration with Dutch collectibles. So you will see a restaurant with a museum concept there. This Inggil restaurant building is an old building with Dutch interior design and a collection of objects such as ancient telephones, old bicycle, ancient toys to historical quotes. Now we are going to Museum Angkut, or Museum of World Transportation. Museum Angkut, or Transportation Museum, features a collection of nearly any means of transportation that ever exists, traditional and modern, as well as replicas of rare vehicles. You have 1 hour from now. Now going to Pusat Oleh-oleh di 2 for shopping. Prepare your cash because we are going to Pusat Oleh-oleh di 2. And you are free for shopping till you drop. Guys, we have to dinner at Jati Lounge Resto and Cafe. That's a resto with all you can eat concept, so you can eat anything without hesitation. Now we're going back to hotel, and tomorrow is the last day of our tour, the free program tour. But before that, we will breakfast first at hotel, and please feel free at a later inappropriate time. We will pick you up and transport to the airport for the next departure. So enjoy the last day you are